Lincoln County's defeated this year. They beat Lincoln County, didn't they? Number 24, Mel Saxon. Number 35, Wendy Hartsfield. Katie Smith's number 33, Brandy Bean. Number 44, Kayla Goodwin. Number 23 to start for the Lady Cats. Did I say Saxon? Let's see, Katie Smith, Wendy Hartsfield, Brandy Bean, Kayla Goodwin, and Mel Saxon. The starting lineups now. Casey Beach will start at 5'8" junior for the Lincoln County Lady Falcons. She'll start the game. Casey Beach. Also starting, Brooke Graham. Graham, a 5'9" senior. Melanie Cardin. Katie White, 5'11" sophomore, will start the game tonight. And I guess Sheikah Wells, she's won some big games for Lincoln County. She's a senior and probably, Jim, the tallest player on the Lady Falcon team, isn't she?
Right. She looks like, you know, listed at 5'10". I'd say she's a good 5'10". Maybe you can go a little bit taller than that. She's one of 2 seniors starting, 2 juniors, and a sophomore. So some youth there and some experience. So I expect they'll get up and down the floor pretty good.
Well, the Lady Cats are ready to go. The Lady Cats played up in Pickerington, Ohio, then had a pretty good layoff, didn't they, before that Loretto game? But they're all set and ready, aren't they?
Right. And they needed the layoff, needed a few days to enjoy, you know, the new year and, you know, get their feet back on the ground, get back in school. The big game at Loretto the other night. We ought to be ready to get back in conference play now.
Okay, jumping will be Sheikah Wells. Katie Smith got the tip, but Lincoln County got the basketball. And the ball goes to Casey Beach. Beach around the horn for Melanie Carter. What's the spelling on her name, Jim? Number 20. Carter. And here's a steal by Katie Smith. A long pass to Mel Saxon. Layup good.
Yeah, we've had a little trouble with layups. I'm glad to see Mel take that one, do a little jump shot, shoot her little short jumper from a couple of feet instead of going all the way under. Here's another turnover by Katie Smith. Katie
gives off to Hartsfield. Her layup, good.
Oh, the press looks real good right now. We've already got them shaking a little bit, and that's a quick 4-point lead, right? We need to keep the pressure on, get up as far as we can early in conference play.
Okay, this time the Lady Falcons beat the press. A soft jumper on the side. Katie White, the sophomore, nails it. 4-2 all of a sudden. Lawrence County with the lead. We've played just under a minute. It's 4-2 Lawrence County. Katie Smith at the top of the circle gives to Kayla Goodwin, left of the lane, inside to Brandy Bean. Her shot too hard, no good. Rebound knocked out of there by Sheikah Wells to her teammate Melanie Carter. And here's a whistle.
Yeah, it was almost a steal by Katie Smith. She got her hand on it, couldn't quite control it, went out of bounds on the side. Good hustle by Katie. Be Lincoln County's ball though on the side.
Lincoln County will play Brooke Graham. Graham's the other senior on the starter. Here's a steal. Was that Brandy Bean?
Right, Brandy Bean trying to force it inside. Brandy got good position.
And a pass goes inside to Brandy. Brandy kicks it back out to Katie Smith. Katie to Goodwin. Open in the corner is Hartsfield for 3. Bouncing, it's good.
Well, you don't see many bounces like that from the corner. It hit the back of the iron, went straight up and came back through the basket. You don't see that much from the corner. That was a good break for Wendy.
Okay, Lincoln County beats the press. The Lady Cats with a pretty good lead, but a shot up there by Carter. Good. They're hitting 100%, aren't they?
Yeah, both teams are going to shoot it well. Looks like we may be able to take advantage of them on ball handling and turnovers, but right now both teams are shooting the ball well.
Lawrence County with it. Katie Smith guns a 3, no good, too high. Rebound out to Brooke Graham. Graham goes high for the rebound. Lincoln County's been a good rebounding team. It's been their ball handling and shooting that's hurt them for the last 2 or 3 years. They've changed coaches pretty often. Here's the Lincoln County, had it stripped, taken away by Brandy Bean. Bean to Hartsfield. Wendy's got one-on-one. She's going to drive in, put it up. Good.
That's a beautiful move. Girls aren't used to other girls right-handed suddenly switching their left hand and going to the basket as well as Wendy does. And it just caught the girl off guard, and she was able to go all the way in for a left-handed layup.
It's 9-4. Lawrence County with the lead. Lincoln County breaks the press with 5:21 left in the first quarter. Sheikah Wells with it. She almost traveled. Got it off to Melanie Carter. Carter's a 5'6" junior. Pass goes in the corner. Casey Beach. Beach hasn't shot all night. Here's a whistle and a foul. This one's on Hartsfield. That was away from the ball, wasn't it?
They're posting up tough inside, and as a defensive player, you can't back off and just give them position. Wendy was fighting her with the position. Usually they let that go in district play. We saw that called a few times the other night at Loretta, though, and it's called here early tonight. Okay,
Lincoln County has it taken away by Katie Smith to Wendy Hartsfield. Back to Katie. Layup. Good.
Very unselfish play. Wendy Hartsfield could have gone in and taken a layup. Katie's 3 or 4 steps out in front, so she let her have the ball and followed her on in. Real unselfish play always by the Lady Cat.
Lawrence County with the biggest lead, 11-4, 4:50 left in the first quarter. Lawrence County trying for win number 11 against only 2 losses. A win here would be 5 in a row in district. You know, if you win the district, you get a bye in the first round of the tournament. Lincoln County missed their shot, but they put it back up, and it's good.
Yeah, Katie White got the rebound. Wendy was afraid to push on her, but she got called on a minute ago, and Katie White managed to get inside, get rebound position, and put the ball back up for 2 points. So it's 11-6 now, Lawrence County.
Kayla Goodwin guns one up, no good. Rebound out of there to Katie White. Boy, I tell you, they're taking charge of the defensive board. Lincoln County, a good rebounding team, 11-6. Lawrence County with the lead halfway in the first quarter. Here's a pass underneath, bad pass. Touch last by Lawrence County, though. Going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, she had Katie White break to the basket open, and we just got a leg out and got a piece of the ball and deflected it out of bounds. So it's their ball under their own basket.
Lady Falcons to work, and the pass comes in deep to Casey Beach. Beach almost lost it, but gives to Brooke Graham. Graham threw it away. Turnover. Looked like Mel Saxon.
Right, a lot of pressure on them there. I think if we'll be patient on defense, keep the pressure on them, they'll turn the ball over, looks like. Doesn't look like they're a good ball handling club. They want to get a quick basket before they throw it away almost. Look like, if we can be patient with them.
Here's Hartsfield taking a soft pass underneath. Her shot good. Who got that assist, Jim?
I believe that was Katie Smith threw the ball inside. We were swinging around the top. I believe it was in Katie's hands. I was watching Wendy post up and just saw the ball come to her. But Wendy scored the basket, puts us up 13-6.
Yeah, and Wendy's got 9 points. Timeout, 13-6, Lawrence County. We'll be back in 30 seconds. The basketball when play resumes, and Lincoln County's going to, Sheikah Wells is going to try to put it in play right here to Katie White. White dishes it on down as they go to work. Wells back to Graham. Graham working for Lincoln County. Here's a steal by Kayla Goodwin. Boy, the Lawrence County High Lady Cats are so quick. And Goodwin gives it off to Hartsfield. Wendy Hartsfield with a basketball. Jessica Jackson checks in, a 5'6" sophomore. Here's Brandy Bean with a strong move for the basket. Good.
Yeah, nice move by Brandy. Nice little bank shots. Been having a little trouble with her turnaround shots. I'm glad to see her turn around, make a little fake, go to the basket with it.
Yeah, she was heavily guarded. Brandy Bean with a good play right there. It's 15-6. Lincoln County lost it again. This time Hartsfield and Goodwin create the turnover, and here's a foul in backcourt on Lincoln County. There's double teaming Kayla Goodwin after she got the steal, and the basketball will be turned over to the Lawrence County High Lady Cats. Couldn't tell if that's on Graham. Could have been. And Lawrence County with the basketball right here. Katie Smith with it. Lawrence County 15-6 over Lincoln County. Saxon's open for a 3. Nothing but the bottom.
I'm glad to see her make some. She's been struggling a little bit, but she's got a good shot. She's got to keep shooting. I'm glad to see her make her first shot tonight. Maybe that'll get her going for, oh, there's a turnover by Lincoln County. Just walk, drug the pivot to us. It's our ball again.
Okay, they really had a lot of turnovers. 2:28 left in the first quarter. 18-6, Lawrence County's biggest lead. The Lady Cats have won 4 and lost none in district play. Katie Smith drives to the top of the circle, gives to Goodwin. Goodwin fires inside to Bean, and Bean is pushed from behind by Katie White. White picks up the foul. Jim, do you see much difference between Tiffany Woosley's team last year and this year?
Well, last year they went through so many injuries. It seemed like they had a different team on the floor every time they went out there. But in the way they set up, yes, but in the way they're playing so far, still a lot of turnovers.
Okay, here comes Lincoln County. Another turnover. Mel Saxon caused this one. Saxon's going to take the ball down. Her layup good.
Great lead pass by Katie Smith. Threw it out in front of her so she could run, get the ball, and all she had to do was catch it, fake, let the girl run by and lay it in. Real nice lead pass by Katie Smith.
Yeah, Saxon knocked that ball out of Jackson's hands. Katie Smith got it, and here's a whistle and a foul on Lawrence County on the full court press. You know, Lawrence County got in foul trouble at Loretta, but Coach Joyner said it wasn't necessarily because of the press.
No, it wasn't. They called that different than what we're used to seeing in district play. We can play rougher in the district, and that's what you have to get used to playing. And then we get against in a game the other night, they didn't call it the same way. We picked up fouls inside. It wasn't really the press it was doing. It was just normal defense. We were getting the calls the other night that we don't normally get. Okay,
here's Kim Loop coming in as Lincoln County takes a soft shot. I believe that was the reserve, Jessica Jackson, and Lincoln County scores. It's 20-8 with a minute and a half to go in the first period. Kim Loop is in the ball game. Here's Kayla Goodwin. Kayla fires inside, trying to get the basketball to Brandy Bean. It's knocked loose, and Lincoln County will take it. Jessica Jackson gives it right back to Sheikah Wells. Wells is going to try to shoot, have her shot blocked and taken by Brandy Bean. Brandy will give off to Kayla Goodwin. Goodwin tries to feed inside to Brandy Bean. They may be forcing that a little, Jim.
Yeah, we're forcing it. They're open. They see them there, but they're not being patient enough to get a good angle to get the ball inside.
Lincoln County's got it. A couple of turnovers for Lawrence County, but here's Mel Saxon getting a steal from Lincoln County. Long pass to Katie Smith. Her layup good.
Good teamwork. Mel knocked it loose. Kayla picked it up, got her head down the floor, saw Katie, made a perfect pass down to her for the layup. That's real good teamwork.
22-8. Lawrence County with the lead. Here's a whistle and a foul on the Lady Cats. Lawrence.
Okay, so she picked up more of those little touch fouls lately than she had last two games that she has all year.
Foul on Kayla Goodwin, and coming in there will be Trish Rowling to give Brandy Bean a breather with 29 seconds to go in the quarter. 22-8. Lawrence County with the lead. Here's a steal. Lawrence County steals it. Kim Loop got this steal to Katie Smith. Katie's going to drive. Stop. Missed the layup. Loop fights for the rebound. Kim Loop got it. Gives back to Kayla Goodwin. Goodwin looking for Katie Smith with 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Lawrence County going to set up for the final shot, and it goes inside to Loop. Kim's shot no good. Partially blocked in there by Casey Beach. And the buzzer sounds the first quarter score. Lawrence County 22, Lincoln County 8. Back in 1 minute. Okay, back at the gym, ready to go. Lawrence County with a nice lead here, 22-8. Kayla Goodwin gives to Katie Smith. Katie tries to feed Brandy Bean, and it's knocked out of bounds by a flying Katie White. White knocks it out of bounds. Lawrence County will play. Melody Saxon will put the ball in play. It comes into Brandy. Brandy Bean's got a 8-footer. Good.
We're getting more good shots off inbounds plays under our basket than any team I've ever seen. We're patient. We look. We find the open person. We get, it seemed like 10 or 12 points a game just off inbound play.
Has a lot to do with coaching, don't it, Jim?
Yeah, it helps. It helps to know where you're going and go to the right place. Now, that tends to have a little bit to do with coaching, yeah.
Okay, here's Lincoln County, 24-8. Lawrence County with a lead. Here's another foul on Kayla Goodwin as the Lady Falcon tried to go around, and she fouled her, didn't she?
Yeah, Kayla was up high trying to keep her from feeding inside, and the girl got a step on her, and Kayla just tried to hooked her with the leg as she went around. That was a foul. That wasn't as picky as some of the rest we've seen against her lately.
But here's Miranda Wallace coming into the game, a 5'5" sophomore. Miranda, a standout at E.O. Kaufman. Here's a three by Lincoln County. Good. Brooke Graham gets her first points. And Lawrence County will have the basketball. 24-11 now. Lawrence County with the lead, and we're just starting in the second quarter. Lawrence County will have a home game tomorrow night. Maplewood out of Nashville will be in there. Hope you'll be able to see that game tomorrow night at Lawrence County High. Kim Loop takes a pass and gives to Brandy Bean. Loop pulls out to the top of the circle. She looks in the corner for Katie. Katie Smith with it. Katie back to Brandy Bean. She might shoot a three. It's bouncing, no good. Loop tries for the rebound and has picked up a foul.
All right, that was a good shot by Brandy. I hadn't seen her shoot. I think that's the first three I've seen her shoot this year. But she shot the ball well. She got it up just a hair short, and then Kim Loop got picked up the foul on the rebound. But Kim needs to be aggressive. That's one thing she's got to really do. She's gonna pick up some fouls and do it. And I want to see her be aggressive.
Okay, the defense prevents Lincoln County from getting it in, and they had to call a timeout. So it's 24-11. Lawrence County with the lead. Wendy Hartsfield will come back into the game, probably replacing Kim Loop. You know, Jim, up at Pickerington, Ohio, we kept comparing the gymnasium at Pickering to Lincoln County, but now that I'm in this gym, I believe this one's quite a bit bigger, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe it is. It looked a lot similar, but the way the seating and all is set up, it looks quite similar. But I believe this will hold more people than Pickerington. I think it held 2,600, so I would assume this one probably hold about 3,000. Real nice gym. A little dark in here, but real nice gym, nice playing floor.
Well, it is, but not as dark as Franklin County, is it?
Well, no. We're talking a whole different league there. Just in a newer gym like this, you'd expect it to be a little more well lit. It just seems a little dim, but no, not like Franklin County.
A lot of our listeners have been asking me where Coach Sanderson is, the guy that coached the boys over here. Well, they got rid of him. Coach Sanderson was let go, and he's helping with the girls' team at Ardmore. So that'd have to be Ardmore, Alabama, because they don't have a high school at Ardmore, Tennessee anymore, do they?
All right. Yeah, you're right. I don't think they do. I didn't know where he'd ended up there.
Here's Lincoln County with a long pass. Jessica Jackson with a basketball. Good shooter. Jim saw her in the JV game, and she got in early here. Lincoln County with a basketball. 24-11. Brandy Bean got the steal. Brandy gives to Miranda Wallace. Back to Hartsfield. Wendy goes in the corner. Wendy's already got 9 points. She's going to spin, be double team, give it to Kim Loop. Loop back to Miranda Wallace, to Brandy. Brandy's going to drive for the basket, miss the layup, and the rebound out to Katie White. Boy, that was a strong move by Bean, wasn't it?
Yeah, it really was. That's a good offensive series. Everything went right on that. Everybody touched the ball that time but Katie Smith, but we couldn't get the ball in the hole.
Here's a bank shot up there. I think that was Jackson. She did well in the JV game, didn't she?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, she shot 3 threes and hit all 3 of them. She's an impressive shooter. She's not a real good ball handler. She has a little trouble with that, but she's a good shooter.
Lawrence County by 11 in the second quarter. Here's Wendy Hartsfield giving off to Miranda Wallace. Miranda's got a jumper on the side, and it's good. Boy, she's got a pretty shot, hasn't she?
She elevates real well. She shoots at the top of her jump. She doesn't shoot on the way up like a lot of girls tend to do. She gets to the top, and she gets real good control that way, real short little stroke. She's a nice shooter.
Here's Jackson with it. Jackson's going to give to Sheikah Wells. Wells in heavy traffic put it up. She missed it, but Brandy Bean, I think, picked up the foul. Let's see. Lawrence County 26, Lincoln County 13. Brandy Bean has got her first foul in the basketball game. Lincoln County, it's been more of a football school and men's basketball, but people are just now starting to come in. It looked like the crowd was going to be very scarce, but filling up pretty nicely, isn't it?
Yeah, it seems like they go for boys. Boys sports over here more so. Girls program's been down for a while. We thought with Tiffany Woosley coming back, things would improve some, and things just didn't work out with her, and she's gone elsewhere. So really the coach now has got to just start over and try to build some kind of tradition in girls basketball.
Free throw is up there, good. I guess she missed her first one, didn't she? Okay, all righty. Lawrence County with the basketball here. With their 11-point lead, Miranda Wallace gives to Saxon. Mel drives in the lane, kicks it off to Wallace on the side. Miranda's shot no good. The rebound knocked out of bounds by Katie Smith. Katie's having pretty good battle in there with Lincoln County's Katie White. Timeout on the floor. Lawrence County 26, Lincoln 15. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Oklahoma. Mine has always messed them up.
Okay, Lincoln County will have it as play resumes. Lincoln County's got the basketball. A long pass down to Casey Beach. One-on-one with Miranda Wallace. Her shot is good, and Miranda fouled her.
They had a run out off the inbound. Set picks all over the place. And she ran the girl long, and she got out in front of Miranda. Miranda had her back to her, didn't see her make the first cut, and they got an easy basket. Miranda fouls her, and they can cut him back to 8 points here. So we need to get a run going for the half.
Lawrence County working on defense. The free throw is no good, and Brandy Bean got the rebound. Lady Cats by 9. Wendy Hartsfield brings it down quickly. Gives to Katie. Katie kicks it off to Brandy. Brandy, a 15-footer. It's good.
Nice play there. Katie penetrated. The girl came over to her off Brandy, so she just gave it up to Brandy for about a 10 or 15-footer. And nice shot by Brandy. There's a turnover, Wendy Hartsfield, and I believe a foul on Lincoln County.
Yeah, they hit her in the head accidentally. This foul is going on Lincoln County's Brooke Graham. Graham will pick up her second foul, and Kayla Goodwin will check back in. She had been sitting out with 2 fouls, and Miranda Wallace will take a breather. Lawrence County's ball under their own goal as Kayla Goodwin looks for somebody and found Katie Smith. Katie's got the layup. Good.
There's that inbounds play again. We waited for the next option. Katie split them, got the ball up high, and shot it pretty well contested there. So that's a nice shot by Katie.
Lincoln County got through the press. Lawrence County leading 30-17. Lincoln's going to gun a 3. This one's no good, and Mel Saxon out with a rebound. Saxon gives to Katie Smith. Katie, long pass to Goodwin, open for a 3. It's short, no good. Rebound out of there to Jackson. Jessica Jackson's going to dribble it down. Jackson got a screen momentarily. Can't get the shot. It goes inside to Katie White. White back to Jackson. They don't want to leave her open. She'll jump from the free throw line. No good, but a foul.
May have been Wendy Hartford. No, they called it on Katie Smith reaching in. She's a pretty good pump fake. Like I said, she's a shooter. So you don't want her to have open shots. You can contest her on the ball handling, dribbling, make her force her some turnovers, but you can't let her have the open shots.
She's the last person in the gym you'd think would be a basketball player. She's really looks a little heavy, doesn't she?
Yeah, she's a stocky girl, not real tall, but I didn't expect much out of her in the JV game, but she knocked the threes down. Like I said, 3 in a row. I don't remember anything but the net.
Okay, she missed the second one, and Lawrence County got the rebound. So here comes Saxon. Saxon, a pass into Brandy Bean, and it's knocked out of bounds by Lincoln County. 30-17 is the score. Lincoln County doesn't substitute much, but they're going to get Carter back into the game. They'll leave Jackson in there, and Brooke Graham will take a breather here. Kayla Goodwin gives to Brandy again. It's knocked out of bounds. Katie White is not allowing Brandy to get the ball, is she?
No, she's a lanky girl, got long arms. She plays tough. She stays close to Brandy where she can get a hand in there, knock passes away. She's played her real tough so far.
Lawrence County with the ball. Pass goes back into Brandy. They're determined. Her shot good.
There's the good little turnaround by Brandy. She didn't rush that one. Seemed like she's been rushing her turnaround, not getting completely squared up or something. But that time she squared up real nice and put a good stroke on that one.
Brandy's got 8 points, and Lawrence County leads 32-17 over the Lincoln County Lady Falcons. Coach Willie Joyner up shouting instructions on defense. Here's a pass in there, almost intercepted by Kayla. Kayla don't want to get that third foul, but Kayla forced the turnover, and Lawrence County's got it.
Yeah, we came over in double team. She was trying to get the ball, left Katie White wide open on the corner of the board, and Wells was trying to get it to her, and I think it just slipped out of her hand, threw it completely out of bounds. Now Katie's coming down with the ball.
Okay, Katie Smith with it once again. Gives off to Brandy. Bean shot, no good. Got the front rim, and the rebound taken by Casey Beach. Beach, a long pass going down. Knocked out of bounds by Katie Smith. Brooke Graham will come back in. No, I believe that's Sheena Wells. Is this the first time she's been in?
I'm sure. Obviously, these are bound to be sisters, not twins. They look very similar. One's a 12th grader and one just came in as a 10th grader.
Okay, and this one is Sheena has been high scorer quite often. Lincoln County, I think, played in that North Alabama shootout down at Lauderdale County High School, and Sheena really had a good game. Here's a steal by Katie Smith. Katie got the steal and gives to Wendy Hartsfield. Lawrence County Lady Cats with a lead. Wendy's going to dribble all the way in, miss the layup, and the ball is rebounded by Lincoln County. Lincoln had a fast break, didn't see it, but here come the Lady Falcons. Pass goes in there to Lincoln County. Melanie Carter with a basketball. Carter had it slapped loose. Another steal by Lawrence County. Katie Smith's got a layup that is good.
Nice outlet pass by Kayla Goodwin. She went in the air and expected to go to one side and realized she had a better pass the other way and still managed to adjust, get the ball down the floor to Katie. So that was a real nice play by Kayla Goodwin.
Okay, Lincoln County with it right here. We've talked about balance. Here's a three-point shot by Lincoln. Good. This is Melanie Carter.
Yeah, nice shot there from the left wing. So, they've got some shooters. They just don't handle the ball real well sometimes.
Miranda Wallace puts it up, no good. Put back up, Brandy Bean, good. Good offensive board, wasn't it?
Brandy's really getting after it on the boards, and I think it's because White's playing her so hard, it's making Brandy play hard. It's a turnover, and Katie Smith misses the shot.
Katie gives right back out on the rebound to Kayla Goodwin. Goodwin's three-point shot, no good. Lawrence County 36-20 over Lincoln County with a minute and a half to go. Here in the first half, pass goes in the corner. Lincoln for three. This time they missed everything, but Lincoln got the rebound. Casey Beach got it. Beach looks for Jessica Jackson. Jackson gives in the corner. Back to Wells. Sheena Wells had it taken away. Wendy Hartsfield created this turnover. Miranda Wallace is going to drive. Miranda's shot, good.
Nice. Miranda pulled up. The girl stumbled and fell and left Miranda an easy little three-footer on the fast break.
Okay, Miranda Wallace got the steal on the inbounds. Miranda's shot, no good. She missed a layup and the rebound out of there to Lincoln County. Lincoln County with a basketball stolen by Hartsfield. Hartsfield's layup, good.
They're giving Sheena Wells fits right now. Miranda Wallace made a real smart play before, missed the layup, and they turn right around and throw it away, and Wendy gets it. So we're giving them a fit right now on the press. And another turnover, it's our ball again in the back, in their front court.
Lawrence County with the basketball. Lincoln County getting some reserves in there. Kim Loop will come in for Lawrence County along with Trish Rowling. Kim Loop and Trish Rowling will come in. Lawrence County will have the basketball. Kayla Goodwin gives to Mel Saxon. Saxon's going to drive, kick it back out to Trish Rowling with 24 seconds left. 24 seconds left. Bad pass. Goodwin threw it away trying to hit Mel Saxon. 19 seconds to go. You think Lawrence County will get the ball back, Jim?
I believe we will. I don't believe they can hold it for 19 seconds. They may prove me wrong, but we've been playing such good defense. I don't know that they can.
Okay. Here comes Lincoln County with it with 9 seconds. Trish Rowling applies a little pressure. Back in the corner, a soft jumper by Lincoln, no good. And Kim Loop fights for the rebound and the halftime score. Lawrence County 40, Lincoln County 20, 40-20. Back to our operator back at the station. We'll redial after our talk with Coach Shane Clark. Get on that unlimited weekend rate. So after our interview with Coach Clark, we'll probably hang up and redial during a 2-minute commercial break. WDXC-FM 95.9, Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We've talked all year about the balanced scoring of the Lawrence County High Lady Cats. Katie Smith's got 8, Wendy Hartsfield 11, Brandy Bean's got 10. Mel Saxon's got 7 points. Miranda Wallace has got 4. So once again, it's very balanced scoring by the Lawrence County High Lady Cats. Every day, people complain about the high cost of medical care, but it's refreshing to have a discount apothecary such as Frisbee's 104 North Locust. It's so convenient with a large parking area located in the Dr. Staley building. Steve Frisbee at Frisbee's Apothecary honors all. Lawrence County by 20, 40-20 is the score. Lincoln County will take it to start the second half, and the pass goes to Katie White. White's in the corner. White goes inside. Beach got a layup that's going to roll good.
Yeah, she got posted up on Kayla Goodwin, and obviously she's got a little bit of a height advantage, probably 3 or 4 inches, and good lob pass inside and a good start for Lincoln County this half.
Katie Smith gives to Goodwin, left wing. Goodwin, left of the lane, goes inside to Hartsfield, and Hartsfield is bumped from behind by Brooke Graham. See if that's her third, if you can.
Nice look inside by Kayla there, and that's what helped get the foul.
Lawrence County Lady Cats with the basketball. Here's a three by Katie Smith. No good. Rebound out of there to Lincoln County. Katie White got the rebound. White shovels it off to Brooke Graham. Graham at the top of the circle. Graham starts in the lane, cut off by Katie Smith. Gives back to Sheikah Wells. Wells going to travel, I think. A turnover by Lincoln County, and they've been plagued by turnovers, haven't they?
Right. I wouldn't doubt that they don't have close to, well, I'd say at least 15 turnovers and maybe 20 already. They just, if they'll go ahead and get down and get a good shot, they're pretty good shooters. They can't hold the ball for long periods of time against our pressure defense.
Katie Smith gives to Saxon. Mel's open for a three, too high, no good. Tipped around, and Katie White out of there with it. Stolen away by Kayla Goodwin. A scramble for the ball. Lincoln County got it back. Now Lawrence County takes it. Brandy Bean had it for a minute, and they fight for it. I think they got a jump, or is it a foul?
He called a walk. It was late. If he's going to call it, I thought he'd call it earlier. Then Wendy got her hands in on the ball, and they ended up calling the walk. That was a wild scramble right there. A block shot by Mel Saxon, which you don't see too often.
Walk on Lincoln County will take it. Lawrence County with the ball. Katie Smith gives off to, is that Luke? No, it's Brandy Bean. Brandy on a give and go to Katie. Layup good.
Beautiful give and go. She had a step going down the lane. Brandy got the ball out in front of her where she could make a good catch on it and made the lay in. Good teamwork once again.
Okay, here's a turnaround jumper rolling. No good by Lincoln County. Brandy Bean got the rebound. Here's Mel Saxon. Saxon's going to drive. Her layup. No good. Rebound out of there to Sheikah Wells. Wells runs it down to the 10-second line and then dishes it off to Brooke Graham. Graham with it. Melanie Carter with the basketball. Carter gives back to Katie White. White for Lincoln County. 42-22. Lawrence County with a 20-point lead. Here's Lincoln working, having trouble getting the shot they want. Now Brooke Graham will start down the middle, drive in there, no good. Rebound fought for. Katie Smith got it. Got that rebound laying flat of her back, didn't she? Here's a pass in there to Brandy. Brandy missed the shot in close, and Lincoln County with the rebound. The Lady Falcons with it. 42-22. Lawrence County trying to win their 11th game of the year. They've won 4 in a row in the district. Boy, they'd like to stay undefeated. Here's a steal by Mel Saxon. I believe Mel's going to have an easy layup that is good.
Yeah, you want Mel to make those layups. She missed a couple every now and then, but real good defense. Here's a steal by Katie Smith.
Katie gives back to Saxon. Saxon to Hartsfield. Her layup good.
Yeah, an unselfish play. Mel had about a 5-footer. She gave it up to Wendy because she had a 3-footer. That's what you love to see on the floor.
Okay, Lawrence County with the lead. 46-22 is the score. Lawrence County leading. 4:43 left in the third period. Well, Jim Thompson and I saw the Kaufman teams play Summertown last night. Granny's Network video filmed the ball game, the Kaufman Summertown game, and it'll be shown tomorrow at 2 o'clock. The Kaufman Summertown game tomorrow at 2 o'clock out in the county away from the cable. It'll be on Channel 10, and I believe on the Lawrenceburg cable, Channel 3.
I really enjoyed that. Enjoyed seeing Coppins. First time since early in the year I'd seen him play. Arlie Bracken was tremendous last night, 27 points. I didn't count the threes, but she had at least 5, maybe, and probably had 6 or 7. So, they got an impressive team over there.
And that game will be on TV tomorrow at 2 o'clock on Granny's Network, Channel 3 in the Lawrenceburg cable, or Channel 10 out away from the cable. Here's Lincoln County with a basketball. Jessica Jackson is back in there. Jackson's got her right knee bandaged heavily. Gives to Katie White. White with it. White kicks it back around. Gives to Crystal Richardson in the game, a 5'4" sophomore. Richardson starts in, a whistle and a foul. Who's this foul on?
I believe it's on Kayla Goodwin. They're really working on Kayla. They got a good idea here. They're taking Casey Beach, who's 5'7", and posting her up inside on Kayla, and it's taking the big girls out on the floor. It's the opposite of what you see. Now the big girls are having to give help defense instead of Kayla doing it, so it's kind of the opposite of what we normally have. And now Miranda Wallace is in replacing Kayla.
Okay, and Kim Loop will also come in as Lincoln County takes the inbound pass, and their shot good by Sheikah Wells. Wells has 4, the 5'10" senior. 46-24, Lawrence County with the lead. They've led all the way. Kim Loop's posting up. Wallace takes the ball at the top of the circle, gives inside to Brandy. Brandy being a turnaround jumper, a tough break. It rimmed in and came back out. And Jessica Jackson with the rebound. She's double teamed, but Jackson got the ball away. Now Katie Smith starts in, tries to steal, but Jackson fakes a 3. Now she'll jump, rolling, no good. Rebound out of there to Lincoln County. Layup, no good. A whistle and a foul. Somebody going over the back. Or did he call it on Lincoln? Let's see.
I believe he called it on, well, I can't tell. We're going to have to listen.
Katie Smith gets her second foul. It's not a shooting foul. Lincoln County will put it in play right under their goal. Jessica Jackson looks for somebody. Now she'll put it in play. Crystal Richardson, the 5'4" sophomore's got it. She's guarded by Wallace. Now she's more Miranda's size, isn't she?
Right. And would be more Kayla's size, but now we've got different matchups. So, yeah, she's about Miranda's size. That's a good matchup for her.
Okay, here's Katie White inside her. Shot no good, and Kim Loop went high for the rebound. Loop gives to Katie Smith. Katie's long pass to Hartsfield. Hartsfield inside to Brandy Bean. Layup, pretty.
Good strong move there. Wendy, as soon as she got it and saw Brandy posted up, she never hesitated, gave her a nice bounce pass inside. Here's a break down the floor by Lincoln County.
And a beautiful block shot by Brandy Bean. Lincoln County bench wants a foul, but that was a clean block by Brandy Bean, wasn't it?
Right. And Wendy Hartsfield had changed people. She was guarding Kayla's girl, and she just lost track of her that time. Brandy saved her.
Lincoln County with it, 48-24, Lawrence County's biggest lead. Jessica Jackson tries to feed inside, and Kim Loop, I think, is going to be whistled for the foul, trying to prevent Sheikah Wells from getting the basketball. Foul number 2 on Kim Loop. And Jessica Jackson will put it in play. That's the 3rd team foul for the Lady Cats with just under 3 minutes to go. That was a tough call on Katie Smith, wasn't it?
Right. Katie White for Lincoln County was going to turn and go up, and Katie just reached across about the time she started up with the ball and hooked her arm a little bit as she went up. So that was not a hard foul, but a foul nonetheless. Now Katie's going to go out, and Kayla will come back in.
Lawrence County's got Kayla Goodwin in there, Wendy Hartsfield, Kim Loop, Brandy Bean, and Miranda Wallace. As Lincoln County misses the free throw, Katie White shot it off on the side, no good. White will have another shot. This one is good. Be sure to stay tuned between games for the Mid-State Basketball Report. Marion Wilhart of the Columbia Daily Herald will be talking about the standings in the district here. Here's a pass inside to Brandy Bean, and Bean's going to be fouled. I think it's going to be on Sheikah Wells. Wells is 5'10".
That's one time when Wendy probably should have gone ahead and taken the shot herself. She gave the ball up, but probably could have stepped in. Here she is on the inbounds on a turnover, Lincoln County.
Okay, the Lady Falcons with Casey Beach got the rebound. Lawrence County tried to get it in real heavy traffic. Jessica Jackson works the pass off to White. White tries to feed inside to Wells, but it's intercepted. They forced that pass, and Hartsfield gives it off to Miranda Wallace. Wallace tries to kick it inside to Loop, but it's knocked out of bounds by Casey Beach. 2:03 left in the third quarter. Lawrence County with a big lead. Senior Trish Rowling will come in for Brandy Bean. Lawrence County will have a home game tomorrow night. Here's a three-pointer by Hartsfield. Good.
Second good roll she's got on a three-pointer tonight, but it's a nice soft shot. Caught the rim, spun around, went back up off the board, and came back and went in. So, you know, some things fall in place some nights.
Yeah, that's her second three-point shot. Also, Mel Saxon's got one. Here's a beautiful block shot down there by Loop. Loop got the ball and going to give it to Hartsfield, to Miranda Wallace. Wallace is fouled, and Miranda will go to the free throw line.
Beautiful play by Wendy. She went behind her back to change to her left hand, and then saw Miranda Wallace and shoveled it off to her. Miranda was fouled on the layup. Again, good teamwork, good ball handling. I like to see kids, you know, play that way on the floor. Give it up when somebody's got a better shot.
Lawrence County with a ball, with a basketball. They're going to the free throw line. Bryn Thompson will come in for Wendy Hartsfield. 1:37 left in the third quarter. Miranda's free throw no good. 51-25. Miranda will have another free throw. Lawrence County's got Goodwin, Wallace, Thompson, Loop, and Rowling in there. Second one good by the sophomore Miranda Wallace. Hit the second one. Lawrence County still pressing as the pass comes in to Crystal Richardson. Richardson, the sophomore, gives off to Jackson. Jackson spinning, got by Goodwin, back out to Richardson. Richardson going to give off to Wells. Wells banked it. It's good. Good roll.
Nice spin move, nice touch on the shot. Bryn lost about a half a step, couldn't get back to her. Got a hand in her face. She made the shot anyway. Nice move by Wells.
She's a fine player, and she's their leading scorer. Lawrence County with the ball. 52-27. The Lady Cats lead. Trish Rowling looks inside. Gives back to Kim Loop. Loop to Miranda Wallace. Coach Joyner calling the play. Loop, right wing, back to Goodwin. 53 seconds. A pass intercepted right here, taken by Jessica Jackson. Jackson's going to spin and come across the timeline. Giving to Katie White. White to Richardson. Richardson back to Casey Beach. Beach to Richardson driving. She missed the layup, and the rebound's taken by Kim Loop. Loop gives it out to Kayla Goodwin with 28 seconds. The Lady Cats are going to back up and play for the final shot in the third quarter. Loop gives back to Bryn Thompson. Here's a shot in the corner by Goodwin. Is that a three?
I believe she was just on the line, but it was a nice shot by her. Ran some clock down, got 10 seconds left in the quarter, made the two-pointer. That was a nice offensive series.
You bet. And Kayla Goodwin got the basket. Here's Wells going to gun a three. It's an air ball. Missed everything. The third quarter score, Lawrence County 54, Lincoln County 27. Back in 1 minute. Okay, back at the gym here. Lawrence County will have the basketball, and Goodwin puts it in play to Mel Saxon as play resumes. Mel looks for Katie Smith, and Mel Saxon threw it away. Over and back. Lawrence County a turnover. Jack Chewood's been a little under the weather. We certainly hope he's feeling better, and we'll be back watching the Wildcats here before too long. I guess that sickness is going around, isn't it, Jim?
We really hadn't seen that many kids out at the high school like you'd expect, but here in Portsmouth County County out at the hospital, there must be a lot of people in the county with the flu right now.
Lincoln County with the basketball. Lincoln's got it, a soft jumper, a one-hander that's going to be short by Lincoln County, but it's saved by Sheikah Wells. Touched last by Lawrence County as it goes out of bounds. Well, the crowd is still growing. Here's a whistle and a foul on Katie Smith. I think that'll be her fourth with 7:29.
We're picking up a lot of fouls the other night on things like moving screens and just things you don't normally see called. That was a hustle foul there off the press.
Here's a shot by Lincoln up there, good. Casey Beach has got 6 points. That's about her average for Lincoln County. Here's a pass to Hartsfield. Hartsfield to Katie Smith. Inside to Brandy. Brandy banked it, no good. Rebound, Katie White. White gives it back out to Casey Beach. Beach going to drive down. Jessica Jackson. Jackson back to Brooke Graham. Graham to Wells. Under there. Good pass. The bucket's good.
Yeah, nice post up by Wells. Good pass to the lead hand, corner of the basket, and an easy shot. And they're going to a half-court trap and even a full-court trap and coming back into a half-court trap. So they're trying to pick up the tempo a little bit.
Katie Smith for the Lady Cats at the top of the circle. Gives to Brandy Bean. Right of the lane. Bean back to Goodwin. She's open for an 8-footer, no good. Put back up by Katie, no good. Saxon got the rebound. Her shot's no good. And a foul on Kayla Goodwin.
Looked like a lot of contact then on Katie's shot, a lot of contact on Mel's shot, and then Kayla picks up a little touch foul off the rebound. But they went back to man. They look like they're just running man and trying to come off and double team when they can. But, you know, they're staying after. Lincoln County's hustling. They're aggressive. You know, we got still our starters on the floor, and well now Miranda Wallace is coming in for Kayla Goodwin. So we're playing it. We're playing the game out.
How have they scored this year, Jim? Have they been pretty high-scoring team?
Well, not really. They've averaged from probably 40, 45 points a game in most of the games that we have records of. So they haven't been a high-scoring team. And really, from watching them tonight, their biggest problem again is turnovers.
Katie White with the ball going inside to Wells. Wells a turnaround jumper. Good. Lawrence County didn't want a foul, and Wells got the basket. She's got 10. Saxon gives to Katie Smith. Katie to Saxon, open for a 3. No good. Rebound, Lincoln County. Miranda Wallace fights for it. Touch last by Lincoln. Good play by Wallace.
Good smart play. She slapped it. She saw it go off the Lincoln County girl's leg and just stood there and let it roll out of bounds, and the official made the right call and gave it to us under our basket.
Okay, the Lady Cats with it. Katie Smith gives to Hartsfield. Hartsfield's going to go in the lane, have it kick loose to Wallace. Wallace back to Saxon. No good. Saxon missed her shot. Lincoln County's got the rebound.
Yeah, Mel probably should have put that one off the board. She was at a good angle to bank the ball. Here's a turnover on the other end by Katie Smith going down the floor.
Katie Smith one-on-one with Katie White. The shot's no good. Brandy Bean got the rebound, put it up, and she's fouled.
We did a real good job on the break of not only taking the ball down and looking for the good shot, we do a good job of following up the shots, coming down the floor, filling the lanes, looking for the rebounds. We get a lot of putbacks off missed shots off the break, and that's just hustle. You could stand on the other end and watch, but we don't do that. We get down the floor, hustle well, and get a lot of putbacks and rebounds because of that.
54-33, Lawrence County with the lead. Brandy Bean at the free throw line. Brandy's free throw, good. Brandy will have another one. She's got 13 points. And we're in the fourth quarter with 5:22 left. Brandy's second free throw, no good. Bouncing off, and the rebound out of there to Sheikah Wells. Wells is going to bring it across midcourt. Guarded by Wendy Hartsfield. Wells wants to go in the other corner to Beach. Casey Beach back to White. White to Beach. Inside to Sheikah Wells. Her shot blocked by Wendy Hartsfield, I think. Katie Smith got the rebound. Long outlet pass to Hartsfield. Wendy's shot, good.
I believe she may have double dribbled there, but they may have gotten a hand on it between dribbles and made it look odd and knocked it loose, and she just continued to dribble. It looked like she double dribbled.
Boy, what impressed me, Wendy was in heavy traffic. I mean, really pinched, and with all those workouts at Body Works, she was strong enough to make
weights, but believe me, it makes a difference when you're stronger, not looking for muscles or anything, but just strength, and you can tell the difference with the girls since they started doing that.
And so many times this year, we've noticed Kim Luke go aggressively to the board and then be tied up because she wasn't quite strong enough to bring it out, haven't we?
Right, and of course, Kim's only been in the program, 1 year, or not even a full year, and just hadn't had the benefits of the weight program full time yet. She's just had it over the summer and what little bit during the season they can live. So she can make a big improvement strength-wise in the off season if she'll continue to work like she has.
Boy, she's pretty impressive, I tell you, both with her shooting and ball handling. She posts up well and is able to get open. There's 4:43 left here in the game. Lawrence County leading. The Lady Cats have led all the way. Join us between games for the Mid-State Basketball Report with Associated Press sports writer Marion Wilhoit talking about the standings. And he's going to predict that the Lady Cats will be ranked pretty high in the state. on Tuesday. Here's Wendy Hartsfield coming down. A shot to Ashley Johnston. Her shot no good. A.J. fights for the rebound and got it. A long rebound. Ashley Johnston gives back to Katie Smith. Katie to Miranda Wallace. Wallace got a screen. She's going to drive and be fouled by Katie White.
Right. And, you know, what we're doing substitution-wise, we're trying to get young players on the floor with experienced players now. I think we've had 10 kids play the game already, yet we got 3 still on the floor that started the game. So we're trying to mix some people in, get some different looks, let's get some experience out of the game. 24-point lead, 4 minutes to go. You know, the game's not threatened, but you want to see what you can get out of it to help you later in the season.
Miranda Wallace, first free throw good. I think it's better to substitute like that because our second team against everybody else's varsity hasn't worked too well. Here's a second shot, no good. The rebound tipped out of there by Hartsfield to Wallace. Wallace kicks it back into Hartsfield, and somebody may have been on Wendy's back. I think it's on Crystal Richardson, picks up her first foul. Like, for instance, Loretto outscored our second team 5-0, and you know, it's tough going in against everybody else's starters, isn't it?
And what you try to do is put the young kids in with your varsity people because it makes them pick up their play. I mean, our starting group play faster, they play better, they play quicker, and it makes them have to do that. And it's more helpful to them to do that than it is to put them in as a group sometimes.
Okay, here's Brandy Bean with a strong move for the basket. Brandy got the bucket, and she's got 15 points. Brandy's had a strong game. There was more proof of that work at the Body Works as Brandy had to go strong for the board. And here is a whistle and a foul, a held ball. Wendy Hartsfield and Sheikah Wells, 2 pretty strong players, aren't they?
All right, Sheikah Wells looks good this half, posting up inside. Here she gets a turnover on the press, so she's looked a lot better second half.
60-33. Lady Cats got the lead. They're going to win this game, but there's still better than 3 minutes to go. Sheikah Wells with the basket, good. She's got a dozen points. 60-35, Lawrence County with the lead. The Lady Cats with Wendy Hartsfield across midcourt. Wendy's going to drive down the middle, and they wave at her, and somebody fouled her.
All the off-season work, but she's also quicker. And she's learned to go to the left. She can go both ways now. She handles the ball super. So she's an all-around good basketball player.
Kayla Goodwin's going to come back in. Lincoln County getting some reserves in there, and why not? Amanda Owens, 5'10" junior, checks in for the Lady Falcons. Katie Smith will take a seat. Katie got her 1,000th point tonight. She only liked 4 coming in, and she finishes with 10, and I think she'll be honored tomorrow night prior to the Lawrence County High Maplewood game. Hope you'll be able to be there and see that game. It'll be the first time the Lady Cats and Wildcats have been home in a long time, won't it, Jim?
Yeah, of course, it's the first time since the Christmas break. But we got a long homestand coming up. We're home a lot this month. The negative side to that means we're on the road a lot in February. So it's important for us to win all these home games because when you go on the road, obviously things are going to be tougher when you go to Coffee County, Shelbyville, Tullahoma later on. You know, those are going to be tough games.
The Lady Cats have Kim Loop, Ashley Johnston, Miranda Wallace, Trish Rowling, and Kayla Goodwin in the game. Here's Lincoln County working, and the pass goes to Lincoln County. Melanie Carter, a whistle under there. Ball's out of bounds, huh?
Yeah, it would have been a held ball, but the Lincoln County girl, when she got her hands on it, also stepped out of bounds. So instead of being a held ball, it's their, our possession. That girl played in the B team game also. She's a pretty good player, tall girl.
Okay, Lawrence County with a basketball. Miranda Wallace looks inside. She found Kim Loop. Open loop shot, good.
Good. She made the shot. I think she'd be better off to put that shot off the board in the future, but she got it down that time, so there's not much you can say.
Yeah, my friend Guy Buchanan, Coach Guy Buchanan, Hall of Fame coach from Wayne County, used to have a step ladder in the gym. When that occurred, the manager went to get the step ladder, and the player that did it kissed the backboard 12 times and said, "I love you, board. I love you, board. I love you, board." He said that pretty well corrected that problem. Here's Lincoln County with a basketball. Lincoln County's got it. Open in the corner for three. Rimming in and out. Bouncing off. No good. A tough break for Lincoln County's Melanie Carter. The ball is knocked out of bounds. Touched last by Lincoln County. Here comes Katie Schultz into the game. Katie Schultz is 5'4" sophomore out of New Prospect. Kayla Goodwin will sit down. Wendy Hartsfield's already on the bench with 18 points. Randy Beans got 15. Kayla Goodwin finished with a couple of points, but boy, what a great defensive game she played once again. Ashley Johnston with the ball, giving to Wallace. Miranda Wallace inside to Kim Loop. Loop, soft layup, good.
Nice pass inside by Miranda. Good hands by Kim, catching the ball, turning away from the pressure, and nice little bank shot. Used the board that time. I like that.
Lawrence County leading 64-35. Miranda Wallace tries for the steal. Almost had it from Melanie Carter. Carter with a minute and a half. Got a screen and going to be fouled by Katie Schultz. I think Schultz will pick up her first foul. Katie played at New Prospect. Mandy Edwards coming in along with Bryn Thompson. The Lawrence County High Lady Cats will have Trish Rowling, Ashley Johnston, Bryn Thompson, Katie Schultz in there. And at the free throw line for the Lady Falcons right here, you got Melanie Carter. Kim Loop finished with 4 points tonight. Miranda Wallace had 6. Was that free throw good?
Yes. It rolled around. I was watching AJ. She was down the floor by herself, and I could see Brenda looking at her, knowing if that shot was missed, she was going to grab it and throw it down the floor. But now Lincoln County's got somebody back to cover it. Yeah, she made the first shot.
Second one no good, but it's put back up by Lincoln County, no good. And Sheikah Wells got it. She put it up, no good, and they fight for it. Bryn Thompson had it for a minute. Lincoln County's got it. Their shot no good. And Mandy Edwards tries to rebound, but it's put up there good by Amanda Owens. Owens got the basket for Lincoln County.
That was a real scramble on that end that time. Ball all over the place. Bryn got it one time, but was off balance when she got a hold of it and had to try to pass it off and made the turnover. So, it's getting a little sloppy. Now Lincoln County walks with us. We've got 58 seconds left. We're up by 26.
Yeah, up by 26 here. 58 seconds to go.
Right, we've got a timeout on the floor. I believe a 20-second timeout.
Okay, Lawrence County really got a good crowd finally. Sort of a late arriving crowd, but a big crowd. I guess Steve Hester will be leaving pretty quick. He's got a game up at the youth center. He's everywhere, isn't he?
Yeah, he's kind of like me. He's got kids playing all over the place, but he also wouldn't have it any other way. You want all your kids involved in stuff. You want to keep them busy this day and age. Believe me, I'm learning quick with 3 kids. You need to keep them busy just as often as you can. Don't give them time to figure out anything else to do besides play sports and stay involved in activities.
Well, there's Porky Chandler. He won't be leaving, I'll guarantee you. I was sitting with him at Loretta, and he's helping referee. Here's the Lawrence County with the ball.
Right. AJ got the ball. Holding it in the backcourt, going to Mandy Edwards, back to AJ. So just moving the ball up against the press, taking our time, run a little clock, try to set your offense up. Be patient, even though you're just in there for a short period of time. Ball thrown inside, knocked away out of bounds to Lawrence County on the inbound.
Yeah, boy, that's a good break right there. Mandy Edwards was really battling hard for the ball.
Yeah, these kids will fight hard. Several of these played in the B team game tonight, so their second game already tonight. Here's Trish Rowland inside. Back around to AJ, rolling up the head of the key, setting up the offense again. Good penetration inside. Nice shot by AJ. Good roll. Made the basket. Got the foul. Chance for the old-time three-point play here. So that was a nice penetration by AJ. Saw the big girls coming. Nobody to dump it off to. Pulled up and hit the jump shot.
Well, I tell you, Wilma and Henry Johnston, her parents, I know will be happy. They're really supportive of her play, aren't they?
All right. Well, we got a lane violation there. Katie Schultz was fixing to walk off, and the official handed the ball to AJ, and he saw her out of the corner of her eye. So it's going to be Lincoln County's ball coming down. Yeah, all the parents, JV parents and varsity parents, both very, very supportive. They come out and see their kids play. You got to have that. Kids got to know that people care what they're doing. Shot inside. Shot by Lincoln County, missed. Rebound by Trish Rowland. Now AJ's bringing it up. Only got 8 seconds to go. Might get one final shot. AJ at the head of the key, over to Katie Schultz. 1 second to go. Couldn't get the shot off. End of the ball game. Lincoln County 38, Lawrence County 66. Big game tonight by Lawrence County. Big district win. That makes us 5-0 in the district. Got the big game tomorrow night at home, 6 o'clock with Maplewood. So, we're getting a good start after Christmas, heading into the, to a long stretch of district play, headed up to district tournament.
Okay, thanks so much, Jim, for being with us. See you tomorrow night when we play those Nashville Hot Shots. Okay, the final score is 66-38. Lawrence County a winner. The high scorer was Wendy Hartsfield, 18 points. Brandy Bean had 15. Those were the two high scorers. Wendy Hartsfield 18, Brandy Bean 15. Katie Smith had 10, 2 for Kayla Goodwin. Mel Saxon had 9 points tonight. Miranda Wallace had 6. Kim Loop had 4. Ashley Johnston had 2 unofficially. And 12 points for Sheikah Wells for Lincoln County. Now it's time for the Mid-State Basketball Report.